Hello, good evening, and welcome to another Thursday evening edition of Ask Auntie Dee with me. Not Ask Auntie Dee with me, Auntie Dee. I'm just going to wait until I can do this tablet. Because I'm flying solo tonight, and not flying solo by choice. Our Madge messaged me and says, "Do you need me tonight?" And I said, "No, you're all right, Madge. I've got the girl child here." And then the girl child comes down the stairs and says, "Right, I'm going out now, Mum. I'll see you in a bit." Hello, beautiful Joyce. How are you, my lovely? Let me have a look. Ugh, technology, you gotta love it. I actually hate it, to be fair. Right bundle of laughs again tonight, aren't I? So let me have a look. Just seeing where it says we're going live. Here it is. There's a lot of hair fixing going on. Oh, blimey, Fitzy, what are you doing? You wet the bed? Live now, and then I just pop it down and leave it for a whole hour. So there you go. Oh, hang on 1 second. It's like a BT call centre here, although other phone networks are available. Just wondering how far I can roll my eyes back into my head. Yes, it's been one of them, my lovelies. It's been one of them. So I'm sharing now, so we'll start again. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Thursday's edition of Ask Auntie Dee. I've still got no banner, kept putting it up, kept dropping down. So I'm going to have to look for another wall. I might just turn that way next week. Sean's phone vibrates when it hears my voice. Oh, jeez. I could do it with one of them phones. Hello, the beautiful Christina. How are you, my darling? Mark Richard. Love, love, love you. I hope you're okay. Gorgeous Jean. Hello, beautiful Jean. Everybody seems okay. We've got Julian in from the US of A. We've got a couple of very important announcements to make tonight, to be fair, on top of our very special guest who is going to be joining us tonight, but he'll be joining us a little bit later on, which is cool. As long as you do, as long as you turn up, that's fine. I don't mind. That's fine. We've had a little bit of a run around over the past couple of weeks, haven't we? And we still do it. We're still coming, and we still do it. Julian, love you from the US of A. Hiya, Catherine. Oh, Fitzy's mom's watching. She's keeping an eye on him. Honest to God, I can't ever see you. Imagine you on being on best behaviour, to be fair. Mum or no, Mum. I absolutely love your mum, but she must have the patience of a blinking saint, I'm telling you. I know what it is. He's probably there saying, "Oh, I've got to tune in. I always watch RD on a Thursday, 7 to 8 o'clock. Yes. Got the beautiful Amy Pooler watching. Hi, Amy. This is where I'm going to be getting myself like whiplash, one of them ones. Flicking between. Look, get whiplash when I'm only in control of these bloody laptops, I know, but yeah. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Like I said, I'm going to hang on for a minute before we make some very, very some big announcements relating to balls to cancer and events that are coming up. But I will say to you all, Catherine's on here. Catherine runs Katie's charity raffles on Facebook. And basically the long and short of it is all money raised goes towards balls to cancer. And she's also got a couple of events posted on there that if anyone's interested in popping along and showing your support, it'd be absolutely fantastic to see you all. So just follow that. It's Katie's charity raffles. You can find them on Facebook and on the Balls to Cancer Facebook page. No, Heidi. Madge has officially got the night off, if that makes sense, because she did actually message and ask if she could have the night off. And I said, yeah, of course you can, Caitlin's here. Caitlin knew she was going to be doing the live, and then she just got ready and went out. She went out. So what can I say? Abandoned and left to my own devices. What possibly could go wrong? Everything. I'm not going to turn my head that way because I couldn't straighten that little bit of head. Oh, Caitlin Kelly's watching. Where are you watching from, Caitlin? Hmm? Yeah. See, this one, so you have to be really careful what you say about your kids because they pop on when you're on a live. And have a little swig of this. It's hardcore. I've got hardcore in there. Well, I am kind of home alone, but the boy child, God bless him, he went for a sleepover last night. And he's not long come home. And obviously, he's unconscious in his bed. So it'll probably be one of them, won't it? Where again, he'll be up keeping everyone bloody awake at 5 o'clock in the morning, shouting, "Let's go! Let's go!" I don't know what game that's from and score. Oh my God. Any of you guys got kids that just play with their friends on these, the headphones, on the games consoles? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, it's got to the stage now where I can't even get out of the bed and kick his bedroom door in. Do you know what I'm saying? I actually have to ring him. Oh, I've never heard such noise like it in my life. And then, like, they want to just stay in bed all day long. Yeah, that's all right, son. You know what I mean? Sleep the day away, and then you could just stay awake again all night again. I don't need sleep. What's sleep? It's overrated as far as I'm concerned. Well, it must be overrated. I haven't had any for a while. So there you go. Presuming it's overrated, and I'm absolutely shattered. But the laugh of it is, last night I couldn't sleep, even though he wasn't here, because the bloody house was too quiet. Oh, I don't know, one of them ones, in it. So I'll put this in. So hiya, Mama C. How are you, my darling? You know I love you too. And my beautiful Chet, my little Chet, he's in. I'm grand. I'm grand. And McBride's in. So there must be something. There mustn't be anything interesting in on telly at the moment because you've all come in bloody early. But I'm pleased you've all come in early because I do absolutely love you. Hello, Steve-O. How are you? So I get a lot of different ones over here than over there. So we've got Stevie Whitfield's watching. We've got Steve-O Wild's watching. How are you, my darling? I wonder if I could prop it up. But then again, if I propped it up, I'd probably cover me. Oh, Queen is in. All right, that was. Oh God, yeah, it's working so far. I can actually see myself. Oh God, well I can see myself anyway, can't I? Because I'm in a bloody studio and I. But oh, Shannon's still not had this baby. Oh my God. We're heading into August now. Where she needs to hurry up. Tell us to have a hot curry or to do whatever it was that got her into the situation in the first place. Because apparently that works really well. Oh, wrong button. Yeah. So yes, it is. I wish it was quiet. I wish. Obviously there is someone here. Yeah. Who likes watching YouTube on my telly and answering phone calls, when I'm trying to do a live. But hey ho, what can I say? And you just shoot them an evil look, don't you? Shoot them an evil look and then they disappear upstairs. So yes, so there you go. So what's everyone? I've told you about my banner. That's going to be back up now next week. Trust me, Margaret. Well, now because I do a lot of talk. I do a lot of talking to myself. To be fair, no, the guest hasn't turned up. Well, not yet. Well, I don't think he's going to knock my door. Well, I hope he's not going to knock my door. Do you know what I mean? But then again, I wouldn't mind if he knocked my door. Do you know what I'm saying? He could come in and have a nice cuppa. And then I'd completely forget about you lot. So it's one of them. I do. I'm telling you something. I'm not far off it, Queen. Definitely not far off it. I'm not safe with around people, or I'm not safe on my own. This tablet's got blinking subtitles on it, and it's really confusing me. But I'll keep it up anyway. So how have you all been? Yes, Tracy, you do miss people, don't you, Trace? But obviously, I do a lot of talking to you. Yeah, it's voice notes. Oh, I love a good voice note. I do. Do you know what I mean? It's like, 'cause I can't be bothered to sit and type half the time. I'm just a bit lazy. I love the way, Gaz, we've tried everything and you still don't want to come out. What do you mean? We've tried everything. You're the nan. You're going to be a new nanny. You shouldn't be trying that stuff. It's one of them, hot curry apparently, and it awful bad back again. Just give it a great big hot curry and see how quick this bad comes out. So guys, fundraising again if by any chance you've been able to do any fundraising at all for Balls to Cancer, please can you do so? But if not, while you're sitting here now, if you're all in front of your phones or whatever, what you could do is pick up your phone and text balls to 77 even 0085, and you can donate £3 to Balls to Cancer. I think that's probably what we should do. We should charge as an entrance fee. Charge you an entrance fee, which is a screenshot of I've donated £3 to Balls to Cancer. But you love them anyway, don't you? So there you go. You love them. So what's £3 among friends? You can't get much for £3 anyway, nowadays anyway, can you? We've got Heidi. She's making the most of the school holidays. She's been down the allotments today. Charlie Dimmer, keep your heart out. Everyone, hear your heart out. I've always, yeah, no, maybe not. My dad used to have allotments, and it was mad. He must have had them for for years. And I remember that we always used to go, even from like a baby. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't beat. And it was God bless him, when he passed away, for the first time in years, I'd had to go into a supermarket and buy a bag of potatoes. I was kind of shocked. And rhubarb is actually a weed. Have you seen how much they charge you for in the supermarket for bloody rhubarb? Honest to God, it's a weed. It's a weed. So Heidi, yeah, if you get your hands on any rhubarb, let me know. Yeah, I really miss. I begrudge paying for weeds. Oh, the good old days. Slurping away. So look at you. You're all right busy bees, ain't you? Well, it's all youngsters. See, that's the thing. Allotments. It was even before lockdown, to be fair. Allotments became kind of fashionable, didn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? And it was kind of everybody wanted an allotment, whereas before it was kind of, you'd only see someone over the age of 60. Being very stereotypical. But now, allotments are amazing. I mean, I ain't got the time to grow my own stuff. Do you know what I mean? Last time I tried that, the police kicked me door down. I'm only joking. I am only joking. But yeah, can you imagine just having time and having the patience and everything to be able to grow your own veg? Yeah, I'm a few years off that yet. I reckon I'm a few years off growing my own veg. Oh God, I couldn't even you have to dig it up and everything as well. And you know what I'm not a fan of, and I used to say it to my dad, is when he dropped all the stuff off to your house and it still had the slugs in it and that stuff called soil. And I'm like, Dad, you really couldn't have washed my potatoes or anything before you've just dumped them in my kitchen. And peas, bloody peas. I used to just sit down for hours and shell peas. Honest to God, it's so therapeutic. So if anyone out there's got any peas that they want shelling, let me know and I'll come pick them up and I'll shell them for you and drop half of them back round, because I'll probably eat half of them while I'm shelling peas. You can't beat it, actually. They're really nice. Good homegrown veg. Right, what are you just talking about blue cheese? Where's blue cheese come from? That's that saying cheese, blue cheese. I don't think I'd like blue cheese. I love cheese. I do love cheese. Obviously, I like a real good mature cheddar. I like a good roulette. I don't like that plastic blooming, what's that stuff called? Baby Bell stuff that the kids are obsessed with. Hiya, Charlie. How are you, my darling? I hope you're okay. Oh, Dave Sting. Hello, my gorgeous. Loads of love to you and Angela. So yes, so this is. I see. I'm seeing all this now. Imagine, look, twins. Yeah, I'm definitely the better looking one. What can I say? Can you imagine? I said rhubarb was a weed, Matt. Oh, Andrew McBride said rhubarb is a weed, so he said blue cheese is a mould. But I think there is blue cheese, isn't there? I couldn't eat mouldy cheese. But then again, my mother just used to cut it off. Does anyone else do that when you got like a great big block of cheese and you just cut it off? I was like, what are you doing? It won't kill you. You've been eating it for like ever. So what can I say? Oh God, some of the things our parents used to do, and that we actually do now. Um, we used to like think our parents were weird, and then we kind of do it sneakily before the kids see what we're doing. Now listen, I'm going to make the first announcement of the night, and the first announcement of the night is regarding our Balls to Cancer Christmas ball. Now, Mark, Mark, God bless him. I don't know why I'm laughing because it's not funny. I laugh in cases of a crisis, I reckon. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I used to do it like when the kids fell over. When the kids fall over, I used to burst out laughing. And I think it's more of a defense mechanism, if that makes sense. Anyway, I've gone off track again. But with regards to the Balls to Cancer Christmas ball, this is a very, very urgent announcement. Sadly, the Ramada Park Hotel has decided that they are going to rent out the big hall to Wolverhampton courts, and they are doing it up until the March the 22nd. So what they've done is they've offered Balls to Cancer a tent. All right, it's a posh tent. It's called a marquee in the grounds of the hotel. And I think then they clicked into the head, well, hang on a minute, it's November, it's the middle of winter. That's not suitable. So sadly, Mark and Sue only found out this week that the Ramada Park Hotel can't kind of like, what's the word? Honour the commitments for anybody who's booked events there. So what they've had to do is they've been running around like blue-arsed flies. I don't know why I was going to whisper the word flies. I should have whispered the word arsed. They've had to urgently look for a new venue for this year's 10th anniversary Christmas ball. Happily, they've managed to find a venue. We've managed to find Wolverhampton Courts. No, we're not going to Wolverhampton Courts. We've managed to find the Grand Station in Wolverhampton. So this year's 10th anniversary Christmas ball will now be at the Grand Station in Wolverhampton. Now, it's not a hotel. So to anybody who's provisionally booked a hotel room at the Ramada Park Hotel, can you please cancel that reservation? There is a hotel and it's right next door to the Grand Station, and it's a Premier Inn. So if you will be requiring an overnight stay, can you please now provisionally book a room in the Premier Inn Hotel, which is next door to our new venue for the Christmas ball, which is the Grand Station in Wolverhampton. Now, we really do apologise, but obviously, up until this week, Mark and Sue, God bless them, were still under the impression that the Christmas ball was going ahead as normal. But then they got a phone call basically saying, you can't have the venue anymore. So there you go. That is the first big announcement. The first big announcement is that this year's 10th anniversary Christmas ball has been moved to the Grand Station in Wolverhampton. You can look it up. Absolutely beautiful place. It's just a shame it doesn't do sleepovers. Heidi, exactly. I wouldn't feel away getting kicked out of a Premier Inn, because I've been kicked out of quite a few Premier Inns. So what we're going to do is God bless you all. If anybody has booked a hotel room for the Ramada Park Hotel, can you cancel it? Please cancel it and now book at the Premier Inn, which is right next door to the new venue, which is the Grand Station in Wolverhampton. And Christina, please still do your comps. Oh, you never know. This might all be for the good. It might be for the good. The food might be nice. The portions might be a bit bigger. And Chrissy might then actually get some cobs to take home for the next day. Because you can't beat a good hangover cob. So there you go. That is the first announcement. The first announcement is to do with the 10th anniversary Christmas ball, which is still on the 26th of November. The tickets are still £55. You could purchase one, two, or a table by visiting ballstocancer.com. And we have moved, so we've had to sadly move venue through no fault of our own. We're now going to be at the Grand Station in Wolverhampton. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. So there you go. And also, as Marcus said, if anyone has made a payment to Ramada Park Hotel, please ensure you get a full refund. But if you could do it sooner rather than later. And what we will be doing is after the live, we will be putting we'll be putting a notice out there for anyone who possibly hasn't tuned into the live to let them know of the situation. But obviously we wanted to announce it. So my back is absolutely killing me. We wanted to announce it to you guys first. So there you go. If anyone has made payment for a room at the Park Hall Hotel for the Balls to Cancer Christmas Ball, please can you ensure that you get a full refund? And tickets still stand. It's not too far away. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if you were going to Wolverhampton for a night out, you can still go to Wolverhampton for a night out. So this year's Christmas ball will now be at the Grand Station in Wolverhampton. And you need to, if you want an overnight stay, book a room at the Premier Inn Hotel next door. Or we could just all sleep in the big hall at night. I don't think anyone's watching. Our Madge has just tuned in. Yeah, a little bit late. You all right, our Madge? Caitlin's abandoned me and gone out, even though she said she was going to do the live. So she's gone out. So I'm here on my own, Madge. FaceTime me if you want, and I'll grab you. I'll grab you on a live. Oh, that's even better. Then it's right next door to the train station. So there you go. Yes, Edwina. Yes, Edwina. Yes, Edwina. She's gone out. I know you could have passed, but obviously we had this discussion earlier, and she said that she was going to be here, and then she's just gone out. So there you go. Andy got distracted by cake. I always get distracted by cake, Andy. I bloody love cake, as you can probably tell. All back to Dee's. No problem. But obviously it's a bit... Come to mine. Well, I'll have a party at mine the day after, Ellie. So there you go. We'll get... Book your tickets to the Balls to Cancer Anniversary Christmas Ball, and whoever's there will get a ticket to attend a party at my house the next day. What can I say? And I won't charge it. It'll all be included in the cost of the £55. There you go, sorted. So if you're going to the Balls to Cancer Christmas Ball, then the after party, which will be the night after, because we have an after party, where we eat carbs and make loads of noise and just get really, really drunk. Well, I don't, because I have to stay sober because I've got a reputation to upkeep. Okay, then. That's the end of that. Yesterday. Oh, Wayne. Hello, Uncle Wayne. How are you, my darling? I love you, Wayne. Wayne's one of my long time friends. Bless him. Do you know what I mean? Wow, 200 people coming to my house. Wait, bring it on. Might get the barbecue out. You can have we'll have a winter barbecue. What can I say? Dee lives in Halifax. Bloody wish I did live in Halifax. I could do with one of me McBride hugs right now. Keep putting carbs instead of cobs. It always does. These subtitles can't pick up a bloody Brummy accent if it slapped them in the face, can it? Oh, honest to God. So there you go. That's the first of our announcements done. Sad, but hey ho. I just can't understand how people can do this to people, to be fair. But, hey ho, I suppose there's a lot of things that people do to people that I'll never, ever, ever understand. I think you should move to Birmingham, Matt Bride. I think me and Matt Bride should move in together. You wouldn't be able to pull it. See, you love me now, Matt Bride, but I'm telling you now, if you lived with me for a week, it'd be a different kettle of fish. So there you go. And I'm going to have an after party at my house. Why not, no guarantees that I'll be there, but I'll let you all know where it is. So there you go. So that's the first of our announcements. It's sad, isn't it? But I keep getting football scores pop up on my phone, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I'm subscribed to them. I'm subscribed to and I'll get football scores for everything. But yes, the gaffer will be pleased to know that currently it's 0-0 between Hertha and Liverpool. What can I say? Now, if Matt Bride moves in, you'll know everything about us. See, I don't watch soaps. I can't stand watching soaps. Edwina, you missed the announcement. That's your own fault. We start at 7 o'clock, as you know, because you're normally here on my other sofa, Madge. But you know something, you're going to have to listen back or just look out for a flyer. Anyway, so listen, guys, this week, as we said, we were a little bit late posting the clues as to who tonight's special guest would be. I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, we got there in the end. So all day Tuesday, I was posting, well, not all day, 3 times. I was posting clues as to who this week's special guest would be. And he's here now in the Ask Auntie Dee studio. It is the absolutely fantastic Matt Jarvis. Hello, Matt.
Hello, how are we?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you? You look fantastic.
Well, the weather's been half decent, hasn't it, for a change? So
I wouldn't know, my darling. I wouldn't know. Now, have you got a little bit of an obsession with the ring binders?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Just checking. I thought that's something I don't know. This man collects ring binders. No, first things first, Matt, thank you so much for agreeing to pop on today to have a little chat and to support this amazing, fantastic charity that is Balls to Cancer.
Absolute pleasure. No, I'm more than happy to come on. It's as you said, it's a fantastic charity, and we've been in contact quite a few times during the last sort of 5-6 years, really. And I would love to be able to come on and help out in any way.
Most definitely. And obviously we can talk. Obviously you're well, mainly known with like all our watchers and everyone coming up here, obviously because of your connection with Wolves. We're very Midlands orientated, but we did have someone get very territorial today, and he was like, "Well, don't forget he played for Gillingham as well." And I was like, "Okay." Now, if we can go back, because obviously one of the early clues that I posted about you was with regards to your parents, who were really well known table tennis players. Were they British champions or?
Yeah, both they were both England number ones, and my mum won the European mixed doubles with Desmond Douglas. So yeah, interesting. Completely random. I've got no idea why it was table tennis that they decided to take up, but fantastic.
Well, with that in mind, what sort of drew you towards a bigger ball?
To be fair, my parents never pushed us. I've got an older brother, and they never pushed us into table tennis. So it was always going to be, 2 of us over the park playing football, and
kind of like, my boys are going to have bigger balls.
Exactly. Exactly that. Yeah, no, none of these little small table tennis balls. That's going to get a real big ball.
So obviously, with like your playing career and stuff, I won't guess so. It's a bit tongue in cheek. Teresa knows, but anyway, it's a bit of banter. It's a bit of banter. Now, like I said to you earlier, obviously, when we announced that you were coming onto the show tonight, I mean, it's the first time ever, I must admit, that one of our sort of special guests you know, with regards to Mr. Byfield himself, who hadn't agreed to come on at that point, but I think he might be a little bit jealous now. He's laying claim to sort of like to your career. What have you got to say to Darren Byfield, Matt Jarvis?
Well, I have to say, Bye-Bye's, he was fantastic for me. I give him a lot of credit. When I was only young when I was first breaking in at Gillingham, I was 17. And then he came, it was after sort of quite a few of the older ones left, and he came in and we had a really good combination together, actually. And, you know, he's trying to give all credit that he's the one that started my career and kicked it off. And I think he tried to even claim that he was quicker than me. I mean, he's got he must be losing it a little bit, because that can't be true.
Well, I'm kind of feeling maybe possibly a kind of a balls to cancer challenge coming on here, with regards to, you know, obviously because things have been so difficult for everybody recently, especially over like the past 18 months. And, you know, charities like Balls to Cancer that do so much for everybody have been really struggling with fundraising. I can kind of see maybe.
I know what you're going to say. That's going to be one slow race. I can tell you that.
Well, we'll have a whole day to film Matt's. That's all. We'll cut back a bit on entertainment. Maybe our own little sort of like Balls to Cancer mini Olympics.
Oh,
and
wow.
we could pitch you. We could pitch you up against Darren Byfield, who does to this day still claim that he's quicker than you. But obviously, we will raise funds, and you know, we'd only sort of, you know, shoot the starter's gun, as it says, if enough money has been pledged to Balls to Cancer. What do you think about that?
Well, obviously, I know that I'd be quicker than Darren, so it's not a problem for me.
See, I reckon you should have a word with him, to be fair. Just send him a text and say, right, it's on. You know what I mean? Apparently, we're going to be doing a race for Balls to Cancer to raise funds, and basically, I'm just going to leave you in with dust, Darren. What can I
say? He'll see this, don't you worry about that.
Oh, but it's really good as well, and I suppose it's mad because, I mean, that you can still have that kind of relationship and friendship with people that because like you said, you know, that was like one of your early clubs.
Yeah, do you know what? It's crazy. I remember being in the youth team, and everyone used to just say to you, "Oh, you only during your football career, you'll go to all different clubs, and you only stay in contact with one or two people maximum." And I was like, "No way! Like I'm mates with everyone that's in the squad," and I've been very fortunate that, you know, I've still got lots of people that I speak to. Like for instance, Darren at Gillingham, I speak to most of the people that I was with at Wolves, at West Ham. Yeah, still speak to people at Norwich, and obviously just been at Woking. So it's great that it's such a small world, football, and you bump into everyone all the time, whether you're playing against them, whether you're just out and about anywhere. You're always seeing people that you played with, or friends that played with someone else, and it's such a small world, and it's great that you can still have these chats and interaction, and that's social media as well. Like you can still see what everyone's doing, and still be able to chirp into like Bye-Byes has done with me.
And it's kind of one of them, isn't it? It's like, oh my God, whatever did we do before social media? You know, one of them ones. But no, that's absolutely amazing. It really is. So with quite a few people that are obviously, you know, putting comments over here. I don't know if you can see the chat bar actually. You're still, it's like, I have to zoom in anyway, and I'm sort of sitting right in front of it. It's an age thing, honest to God. You're still, a lot of the people, obviously, you're so loved at Wolves. I'm presuming that was your favourite club.
Do you know what? For me, it was just, I'd say it was probably the most enjoyable time playing, because there was just success. You know, it was just, we won the championship. We blew the league away. You know, the team, the bonding was so good. You know, as I said, we still speak, like pretty much everyone in that squad still speaks. It was just, was just such an amazing time, and the fans were absolutely incredible. It was just the whole trip. It was just like riding this big wave that we just won week after week, and then we got into the Premier League and spent 3 years there in the Premier League. It was just a fantastic time.
Right, now we've got a comment here from Mark who said, obviously, you did mention that you still like most of the people that you used to sort of play with. Who didn't you like?
If you speak to any other player, you know that I'm not that guy. I know I like everyone. There's not anyone that I have like not even a proper disagreement with. I'm the nice guy in the football world.
See, you're very like me, and these like just keep trying to get me into trouble. And it's kind of like we're a rare breed, aren't we?
I have to say, there's not many in football.
There's not many in Ask Auntie Dee life either, I'm telling you. It's kind of strange. So he's not giving that way. And obviously, you know, we had Mel Eves on here a couple of weeks ago. And I mean, oh God, he's just an absolute legend. He really is. And we love him so much. And he's kind of the same. And I think you actually got a mention, I think, during that one as well.
Oh,
he's
nice.
He's just, you know, and this is the thing I think about. Well, I don't know. You just presume, because being from the Midlands, obviously I'm based in Birmingham and I support Liverpool, work that one out. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we've got a couple of Villa fans in here and a couple of Birmingham City fans in here. But, you know, back in the day, it was like a glory hunting sort of fan base.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. But I do see, like, kind of, you know, when you get sort of like with the Wolves, the passion among their fans, isn't it? And I suppose it is the same at any other club, I suppose. And if you're good, you will hold a little special place in their heart forever. But God forbid if you'd have ever like slipped or anything like that, Matt. You know,
to be fair, like it was just I had such a good, and I still do whenever I go back. I have such a good rapport with the fans. It was just. It just sort of clicked at the start, and I absolutely loved playing at Molineux in front of them and entertaining. And everyone used to say it was just I get people off their seats. So it was a joy for me to be able to do that to make everyone enjoy their weekend. Hopefully we won the game, but to actually make people enjoy it when I got the ball, to think that something was going to happen. So that's enjoyable for me. But it's nice to still have that incredible feeling that me and the fans have had together.
They do. They absolutely love you. And they're right, you've always been a star and you still are a star. Now, obviously, you've not long missed out on what we could say the reinvention of our first new Balls to Cancer All-Stars football game. It was absolutely amazing. It really was. Now, it might seem like a very, very long way away, but I'm going to give you a couple of options here.
Okay.
Obviously, we've already roped you. We're hoping to rope you.
Yeah, I'm going for the Olympics next, aren't I?
Have you got your diary there, Matt?
I'll get it from one of the folders.
But next year, because it was so successful, it was absolutely amazing. We held it at Hensford Town Football Club, and it was brilliant. Now the All-Stars, they won. They beat the pay-to-play players 4-3. So it was so successful that we've already booked next year's. So, health permitting, etc. Do you fancy putting on a Balls to Cancer football kit?
Oh, well, it depends what colour it is.
Oh,
I would definitely be. I would be up for that. I would be. If all's good, I'm able to do that. Yeah.
Oh, quick! Anything else we want him to do? No,
yeah. What was that? I've got to go.
We have had someone here, as you say, and don't forget about the calendar shoot. Oh, come on, we can't book. Wow, Matt! Now that you come to mention it, we're also. It's been a hard year fundraising, Matt. I do feel sorry for anyone who comes on this show now because we just roped them into everything. We're hoping to do a celebrity calendar where, people who are willing to take part, then, you know, get their kits off and cover whatever their body with a ball. But we've actually only got a table tennis ball available left.
Oh dear! I was going to say, I thought you might have seen one from the past, but because I might have done one of them before with a football. So
wow, this is kind of like, because it's Attitude magazine, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yes, and congratulations to you. I mean, it's an absolute amazing picture. And I actually used that as my third clue.
Wow.
But I think that's so amazing because obviously it's, you know, I sigh a lot, Matt. Excuse me. I do sigh a lot. But obviously it's the stigma, isn't it, that's attached at them, well, still today, regarding, you know, homosexuality in the world of football. Do you honestly think it'll ever change?
I would like to think so, yes. It's just, unfortunately, it's nothing for me. It's never been that it will be in the change room that if someone came out, the teammates would be like, oh, it would never, that wouldn't happen. It would not happen. And obviously the clubs and the managers and everything to do with it would be absolutely, you know, it's absolutely fine. It is that thing of being on the pitch and the crowd and it's just something. I think football crowds and fans are very different to any other sport, and they're so passionate. They need anything that's going to help their team. They try and use, and unfortunately, I think that's going to be the biggest stumbling block that's going to be put in front of anyone that's thinking about it.
And that's such a shame because obviously, you know, we saw that again rear its ugly head with regards to the Euros. Do you know what I mean? And it is horrible because obviously with you sort of like from the players' perspective and kind of us from like the fans' perspective, it's sort of, you know, you're sitting here and it's like, oh my God, I can't actually believe that somebody would actually say that to somebody who's part of a team that they supposedly love and support. And, you know, it's just heartbreaking. But, you know, on the plus side now, it seems like the police and the authorities, they're actually taking, you know, the dark side of social media. They are actually taking it seriously now.
Well, I think, you know, that it shouldn't obviously ever be the case, but now that actually authorities and start to clamp down on this, it's only going to be, you know, it's only hopefully going to push to be better in the future. But we unfortunately, it's still a long way to go.
Now, let's go back to this Attitude magazine. No,
You've not got it, have you?
Have you got a copy of it there?
No, I don't. No.
No, you seriously haven't got a copy of a magazine that you were on the front cover of?
Well, and there was quite a few page spreads in the inside, but I don't think I have. No.
Oh, we'll have to. Well, I don't know. I'm going to
write. We'll have to message.
I'm going to have to get in touch with Attitude magazine because I'm just not having that. I'm really not. But I do think, obviously, you know, with regards to Attitude magazine and how high profile it is, I don't think, I mean, a balls to cancer calendar, Matt, it's just going to completely blow that. I mean, one picture, do you know what I'm saying?
So I'm going to come off here, I'm going to be on for I don't know how long, and I'm going to be having like 3 different events. I'm going to have a calendar. I'm going to be writing books and all sorts soon.
Well, the book comes so much later. But we are having a massive party, Matt. And this is on the plug, and this is where we could possibly take your picture. This year is Balls to Cancer are celebrating their 10th birthday.
Amazing.
It is. And we're having a great big 10th anniversary Christmas ball in November. The word ball, I've never used the word ball so much in my life.
Yeah.
On the 26th of November. And if by any chance you were free,
Yeah, I'll check my diary. Yeah.
Check your ring binders.
Oh,
We would
no,
like to
that would be
extend
lovely.
an invitation to you to come and just, be one of our VIP guests. It's amazing. It's all for this absolutely fantastic charity, and it'd be an honour to actually see you. And if you're not doing anything, come along, eat,
Thank you very
drink, and
much.
be merry.
Yeah, sounds wonderful.
And you could even then have a night in the Premier Inn.
That sounds good to me.
What can I say?
What more can I want?
What more can you want? But it's one of them now, because we've just been let down by a venue last minute. So we've had to, God bless them, Mark and Sue at Balls to Cancer have absolutely bust themselves this week to try and get another venue. But we've got a venue, but unfortunately it's not a hotel, so we've had to sort of sneak into the Premier Inn next door. But no, Matt, honest to God, we would, my people, Mark and Sue, will talk to your people, and it'd be absolutely fantastic. It really, really would, if you would join us at our Balls to Cancer 10th anniversary Christmas ball.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
See, I think I've got so much more. I could actually fill your diary right up,
I've literally only just retired, so now I'm like, I'm going to be full. I was hoping to play some golf. I was hoping to, spend some time with the kids, but no, it's all good.
See, we'll allow the spending time with the kids bit, Matt. That's not a problem. We'll work around the children, but anything else, honest to God, and presuming like we can stick the label Matt Jarvis, Balls to Cancer Ambassador.
Well, there we go. Balls to Cancer Ambassador. I was going to have like everything's going to be plastered, t-shirts.
Oh, bless you. Honest to God. Well, do you know, once you're an ambassador, then that's the thing, the diaries, they do just get filled even more. Cool. But Mark will say here, see, my people, it's Marcus and Matt's people is just Matt. We'll just speak to Matt then. But they're probably sitting there shaking their head like, Dee, you're the one that we keep giving. You never fill your bloody diary in, honest to God. I know I've got one somewhere. Do you know one of them ones? But
do you want to borrow one?
I'll have the red one. I'll borrow the red one. No, but honestly,
you don't want that.
See, and someone here has put David McLaughlin, welcome. Thank you for joining us again at such time. He said he's a Rovers fan, but has always been a fan of yours.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah.
See. And then someone else has put here, it's a comment on me. He's put Dee's ruthless. Do you think I'm ruthless, Matt?
I think you're not ruthless. You go for it, and it's not being ruthless. You've seen an opportunity and you've gone for it.
See, this is what I'm saying. Get them on the live, put them on the spot. Boom! What can I say? Honestly, Matt. Well, listen, I'm going to let you go, honestly, but thank you so much for popping on, and thank you for coming to the ball, agreeing to do a Balls to Cancer Olympics, an ambassador, the calendar shoot. I can't think of anything else right now. So I might let you go and spend some time with the kids.
Thank you very much.
Matt.
I will look forward to hearing from your people, and we'll get something sorted.
Oh, God bless you. Listen, thank you so much for supporting, and thank you so much for sparing some time. All right, you take care. Bye. Bye. Oh, bless him. How lovely is that? He's absolutely lovely. I'm steaming up and not steaming up, but he's very handsome. Just retired. Imagine someone at that age. Well, I don't even know how old he is actually. Being so just retired, poor bugger. And then lo and behold, he collars me. He gets me on Ask Auntie Dee. And no, you're not going to get to play any golf in any way whatsoever. Because I've just filled your diary. It has never stopped me. So I'll read these. Well, Teresa's just put, what Matt really does mean is, yes, Dee, you are ruthless. Oh, that's cheered me up a little bit, honest to God. Hi, Dee, I wouldn't. I never even got to ask him about a cob, actually, but I think it's because I was steaming up a little bit. But, what an absolute, and I can see what everyone says, what an absolute lovely guy. So there you go. calendar. We've got to set up a race between him and Mr. Byfield. Christmas ball. Something else as well. I know I have. But there you go. Well, an absolutely lovely guy. And again, it's just, it does mean a lot because you know yourself, you lot are absolutely amazing. And I know you don't just come on here to see the special guest, you come on here to see me. Well, some of you don't, because I've seen people on here that I've never seen before. So obviously you have just come on to see the special guest. But no, he is absolutely lovely. And that's all it takes. Do you know what I mean? Just someone to just show a little bit of support, and it means the world to everybody at Balls to Cancer. It really, really does. Now, listen, second announcement. We'll do. Well, I'm going to have to do it. I sent the winner spinner list to my daughter. But obviously she's gone out, isn't she? So I'll have to try and do one myself now. I've got the names anyway. It's only a little copy. This is where I start copy and pasting now. But we've got some news with regards. I'm typing in winner spinner because I'm presuming that's what it's called online. No, it's called Name of Wheels or Wheel of Names. Who's all them names? Does anyone know how to delete names off here? Select all. Delete. Oh, I've done it. Oh my God, not just a pretty face, me, I'm telling you now. Yeah, so here we go. I've got my little winner spinner now. Listen. Oh, who goes there?
That winner spinner.
Hashtag girl child, she's come back with the winner spinner. So tonight, nice of you to join us. I was just copy and pasting.
I'm here.
I know, yeah. Anyway, so tonight's winner spinner, it's for a Balls to Cancer air freshener.
Car one.
Yeah, car air freshener. I know, you can hang them anywhere. You don't actually have to have a car. So I'm going to tap this to spin. No sound effects, because this is Caitlin's phone, not our Madge's.
You shot me right in the feelings.
Oh, bless you. Who's that? Jane Hurl. Jane Hurl, I will message you. You are the winner of a Balls to Cancer car air freshener. They are actually amazing and fantastic and lovely. Right. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to come back to you guys because sadly we've been let down an awful lot recently at Balls to Cancer. Obviously I use the word we, but I really mean we. With the amount of time and the production of the football jerseys, the personalised football jerseys. So what we're going to do at Balls to Cancer HQ, we're going to put our heads together and we're going to come up with an alternative end of the month winner spinner. So we will get back to you on that one as well. But obviously all the names we've kept on all our winner spinners. So you never know, we might do a quarterly one or something like that. Do you know what I mean? But just watch this space. So again, we're going to put a flyer out now to say the changes with regards to the Christmas ball. But you know something, it's not the place, it's the people. And it will still be absolutely amazing and fantastic. We've got a great lineup of people coming. Just make sure there's a camera there because we'll fill a couple of calendars there that night. But no, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So once again, thank you every single one of you for tuning in tonight. Jane Howell, congratulations on winning a Balls to Cancer air freshener. And guess what? I'm going to go and have my dinner. But I had a piece of bread before I came on the live, so hence why my stomach weren't rumbling today. So please, everybody, follow Balls to Cancer on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Good night, my darling. And keep up to date. We're going to repost the announcement now, Chris. And just please just watch and share and keep up to date with everything that we're planning. We'll get the flyers out there for the events. We've got the psychic night. We've got Sean Hayden, who's another amazing ambassador. He's doing an evening of magic. Yeah, with any luck, he'll disappear. No, I'm only joking. I love Sean. No, he's doing that. And there's something else that's going to happen as well on the 17th of September. And I'm absolutely gutted because it's my boy child's birthday. But yeah, we're going to, Katie's charity raffles, balls to cancer. Keep on top of them on social medias, everybody. And let's get this money rolling in. And until then, take care. And next week, I've got to snap out of this next week, because, oh my God, next week's guest,
Oh my God.
I've had an absolute, I'm telling you, look, you can hear her now. When you've had Isabel Bates, what time do you call this? Love you. When you've had a couple of really, really crappy weeks and then you get a message yesterday, oh my God, I am so excited about next week's guest. It's going to be, well, it probably won't be fantastic. I will need a psychic because I probably won't be able to speak. I'll be, But yeah, so there you go. So guys, don't forget, follow us on socials. We'll keep you posted. We love each and every single one of you. And until next week, goodbye from me. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
There you go. Walks in. Goodbye. Going to get me dinner. Love you all loads. Take care. Bye. Ring me. Gotta find me diary. I'm only joking. I'm still live. Hello. This takes forever to end. It's still going over. How do I end it? Hello. I'm clicking on the wrong button.